A message from Jesus or Jeshua channeled by Judith Coates. Okay, I invite you now just to take that deep breath and to feel the peace that comes with that deep breath. Feel yourself immersed in love and in peace, that place of oneness where you know that truly there is only one of us. And in that space, we will invite the aspect of the one known as Jeshua to speak with us. Beloved, and holy, and only child of our Heavenly Father Mother, as well. Here in spirit, here in body, here in the allness of one, you are indeed my brothers and sisters. You are indeed the friends with whom I have walked in other lifetimes. You are the one who knows the oneness of spirit and body in the physicality that you use to express the love that you know to be your nature. It is my great joy to look upon all of you. The physicality, yes, it is beautiful, it is radiant. Each and every one of you is radiant in expectation. For truly, you are always in that place when you turn your attention unto me, to the Christ. Not just the personality of one, Jeshua, but the Christ spirit of you. You are always one in dynamic quality. And there are some times I have seen you where an aha has come to you. And it is like, oh, is that what he meant? Is that what they meant when they said, X, Y and Z? Yes. Take it to the heart of you. And know that truly you are the Christ. Walking on the 2 feet, yes. Sitting, listening with the physicality. And yet beyond that as well as the spirit of love. This is a season in your timing of knowing love. Now, albeit I know there is the questions of, what present do I buy for so and so? What do I do in planning the next few weeks? And you have all kinds of questions that come up to the mind. And you think, oh, for only a little bit of peace. And beloved ones, as I have shared with you earlier many times, that peace is but a breath away. Allow yourself to take the deep breath, yes. And register one more time, with the oneness capital O of spirit that you are. For you are spirit activating a body meantime hopefully and feeling the anticipation of joy of the holy days. That's what these days are. They are holy times. Times when there is an openness that you have decreed, an avenue of coming home one more time to that place of oneness capital O. That place where you know, I am activating a body. I have a certain name that I go, by a certain nature. And sometimes you have had fun with the nature because there is more to that than you thought there would be. And I have felt your energy from time to time. And you are also in a place of oneness with me with the Christ Spirit. Oftentimes one will pray to me. And when they do that there is a certain separation of, well, I'm here and you're there, and so forth. But in truth, allow yourself with one deep breath, that is all it takes to come to that place of peace within that knows, I am. Full stop. I am all. I am spirit. I am love. Whatever you want to claim. Allow yourself to know that you are indeed an extension if you want to see it that way of love embodied in a body. Yes, so that you can go and hug and talk with ones and say, how beautiful you look today. You are radiant. What has happened? What is new? And you get answers. And then one will say, well, I don't feel any different. And yet something has happened. At this time, you are inviting the understanding and the knowing. The fullness of knowing, I am a body, yes, or I have a body. But I am the spirit of one. And you are the spirit of this time, the Holy Spirit. The holy time now to celebrate, to come once again to that place of knowing, all that I experience comes from the oneness of the Christ of me. And even those experiences that I call to be not all that great, they are allowing me to know, to feel, to be all that I can be and am in that place of oneness. You are as we have likened it unto the diamond. You are the facets of the diamond. And you are showing forth the light of spirit, and you are in a place. Judith or Jeshua is handed a bottle of water. Thank you, beloved one. He's very intuitive as he goes forth scratching his head. Yes, we should have you on camera. Judith takes a drink of water. Thank you, I will be very careful with this. And I will not baptize myself as I have done other times. Would you hold please, and if it is too cold, you can put it down. Yes, there have been times where we have done the baptism on purpose. And sometimes, many times not on purpose but by happenstance, and yet there is no happenstance about it. It has been as an example. The teacher of you oftentimes teaches best with the example when the teacher steps out of the way. But you know that already. In this season, it is a time of love. A time that is in your days, a time of challenge, because there are many things that you want to do and a certain time element about it. And you say, well Jeshua, how am I going to get all this done in the next few weeks? All of the Christmas presents that I want to buy and gift to people to let them know, in the materiality, how much I care about them. That is why you give the material gifts. It is to let others know that truly, I love you. I care about you. And this is a small token of my love. And hopefully you will find something that you feel good about to give to other ones. And there will not be, as I had seen sometimes, a bit of the rancor that happens, well I didn't buy the best thing, but Jeshua I didn't have the golden coins for it. You do not have to have the golden coins. All you have to have is a smile upon the face. And perhaps the arms outstretched to say, come. We are one. Try that sometimes with certain relatives. And you know of whom I speak, who feel a bit of a distance. And you say, come I will give you my love. And you gather them in and they think, oh my goodness, what is happening? But the love is there. And it is truly what they have been asking for, wanting to know, do I have value? Am I lovable? And yes, each and every one of you is lovable. Each and every one of you brings a smile to others' faces from time to time. And you say, well I don't especially want to be the laughing butt of the jokes. I hope but to be loved for myself in all of my radiance. So yes, live your radiance. This time of your season is a time of challenge. It is a time of keeping your joy, keeping it even when things do not work out the way you had planned for them to be. But I know. I see. I hear. Oh, my goodness, do I hear what you're saying, thinking, feeling? But allow yourself the smile. Go to that place quickly, that says, this is truly a comedy. I thought it was serious, but it's a comedy. And look at yourself and your brothers and sisters and see how they are acting out. Yes, the comedy, whether they know it or not, yes. And at this time, I know that the lists that you make, all these things that have to be done, places to go, things to buy, etc. And you think, I'm not going to get everything done in time. It does not matter. You are the maker of time. You are the one who sets the requirements. Therefore, you take the deep breath and you say, okay, I am going to put into this a bit of the elastic, and let it stretch a bit to the place where I know love. Love of others, yes, that is why you give the gifts. But love of self, that self that wants to serve you as you understand yourself to be. But that self that is truly of the Christ, the self that is being birthed again in the full knowing of who and what you are. And there are times when I have heard you say, and it is very true, Jeshua, I am the tiny little baby in this. I'm just beginning to get an idea of what the Christ self might be. Please help my unknowing. And I do. I am always at your side. I am always within you. All you need to do is to stop, breathe, smile, and accept. Accept the love that you are. And if you think that you have done something, a mishap of some sort, allow yourself to stand at the side of it and say, oh, I did that really well. And you know that feeling? Yes, you know, yes. Sometimes you do the comedy of error, as you call it. And yet it is not an error. It is a comedy to let you know, to take yourself lightly. For you are of the light. Remember that as you go shopping for, I have to buy the perfect gift for so and so. Breathe. Know that you are light. Know that they are light and love. Okay, that is your remedy for now. You make for yourself the most wondrous challenges. I don't know what to get as a gift for so and so that one is very hard to please. And if I can find something that will please them, I will be happy. And yet the greatest gift of all is the gift of love. Or being able to say to another one, I love you. I understand humanhood. I understand the ups and downs. I understand when you try your very best. And then you think perhaps you have failed. I understand, I've been there, done that many times, you say. But that is not the important thing. The important thing is the comedy of errors. And they are not errors, but the comedy. To be able to laugh with another one. And to say, hey, you know, we're really great actors on this stage. Come here. And you do the hug. Or you say, I will shake your hand, because some people do not like the hug. They feel suffocated. So, let's shake their hand. I will touch you on the shoulder. And I will say to you, we are one in spirit. Or whatever words seem to work with the one you are speaking to, because not everyone wants to be one in spirit. It is like, no, I want to be myself. I don't want to be one with you. Okay, you have been there. You have felt that, okay. You are all beautiful, beautiful spirits having a human experience. And having the human experience is not the easiest thing to do. In truth, it is much easier to be the giraffe. Or to be the donkey. Know you that the lowly donkey was what was chosen by my mother Mary, to ride upon coming into Bethlehem. You are the essence of God love. And you are calling at this time in your season to know love. Even if I don't find the right gift for so and so, they are so hard to please, no matter what I give her or him, it's not going to be good enough. I know that going in. And you know, it registers right here that is not going to be good enough. And yet, I say unto you, you are the one who puts the value on it. Give it with love, with a smile on the face. And a hug if that is appropriate. Know that you are giving in any material form love that goes with the material. You are giving caring. I care about you. That is why I do. You know how many stores I went to before I found the right thing to give. You may or may not say that. But it is very true that the greatest gift of all, is the gift of love. The gift that says, I don't care if you're only 3.5 feet tall. I don't care if you're 7 feet tall. I don't care if you have muscles. I don't care if you know how to cook, although it's better if you do. But I love you. When you smile, and this is true for everyone, when you smile, you lighten the whole area around you. That is energy, the smile that goes out and heals every seemingly part that needs to be healed. And in truth, nothing does, because it is all whole to begin with. But if it can be perceived, that is where the problem comes. So, you take the deep breath. And you say, I love that which you are. I love your sense of humor. And the person may say, I don't have a sense of humor. Life is serious. Don't you see how I suffer? And you say, yes, but you do it with such sense of humor. You do it in a place that shows me, the actor or actress, that you are come once again to my Father's house. Know that my Father does not make junk. You are the most beautiful gift of all.